Elimination Wednesday in San Bernardino. We've already played one. That was the Northwest region. Tonight, we've got Western region action. Rematch, Hawaii taking on Arizona. The winner of this one will take on Southern California on Friday night in hopes of punching their ticket to Williamsport.
Williamsport. This time of year, it's the most magical place on earth. Where moments produce history.
Monet Mania.
Everyone knows the name in the Little League World Series.
Kids become superheroes.
Lewis Lappy does it again on a walk-off home run.
And dreams come true.
Toms River, New Jersey win the Little League World Series.
What a catch! Gone!
That's how you break out of that slump. Man, do I love Little League baseball.
The ride starts now.
Nice little nightcap here in Southern California. The sun is brightly shining. It is a hot one as we take a look at the West region. It is made up of 4 teams, 10 to 12 years of age. It's a modified double elimination game until you get to the final on Saturday. As far as the West is concerned, 6-inning game, 2/3 conventional field size, and a continuous batting order. That means everyone in your lineup will swing the stick. Let's look at the bracket and how we got here. Like I said, this is a rematch. The 2 teams have played already once before, and both coming off games that they're probably a little bit disappointed. As we said, the winner will play Friday night against Southern California here at Al Hutton Stadium. We welcome inside our broadcast booth. He's Devin Travis, a lot of experience in the Little League World Series. I'm Victor Rojas. I'm just a schlep that's carrying him along this week. That's it. Don't worry about me. It's been a fun week so far. We've already had one elimination game, and I know we joked about this when we were prepping, but semifinal or going back to school, which one's worse?
I can tell you without question that both of these teams' goals are to find a way to continue to play. Let's miss some school. And we got a great matchup tonight. It's a rematch, and that's exactly what you love. I think for Hawaii, it's a question of, hey, can you bounce back from yesterday? Just 1 hit, 6 hits in this regional. And I think for the flip side for Arizona, does 1 inning define you, or can you respond and answer against this Hawaii team? I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's talk a little bit about Hawaii, because when we talk about the West region, Hawaii has had some dominance over the years.
They sure have, and 6 of the last 7 West region championships have come from Hawaii. They have 4 Little League Baseball World Series title. That's good for second, tied for second of all states. I think the biggest thing for Hawaii, yeah, sure, they're not Honolulu, and it's not a dream of making it to Williamsport. It's an expectation, and they've won elimination games this year.
They are very familiar with the elimination side. They won 5 straight elimination games in the state tournament. That's resilience.
After dropping the first game in states.
Yeah, how about on the other side, Arizona? Go Gabe. Big hit the other day.
Yeah, and you think about the postseason and the big names. You got Big Mason in this lineup. Well, you need someone else to step up. And how about guys down in the bottom of the lineup? Gabe Jones, it's a 3-3 ball game against NorCal in the 5th inning. And how about the 11-hole hitter breaks it up with a 3 RBI double, and that was good enough for Arizona to knock out Northern California. They're going to need him big again today. Big Gabe.
That's the beauty of Little League Regionals and the Little League World Series. There's the hero among you, and it doesn't matter what part of the order you're hitting in. We got baseball coming up next. Hawaii in the regional yet again, and you always have to worry about them. This is what the West looks like. 10 regions across the country, the West. You got Northern Cal, Southern California, Hawaii, and Chandler, Arizona. Northern California dismissed a couple of days ago, and we're going to dismiss someone else today, unfortunately. It's sad. It is sad. It's disappointing. It's
got to be a winner and a loser.
That you got to send somebody home. This is a look at Kapa'au, Hawaii. Better me than you. Most populous town in the island of Kauai. You ever been to Kauai?
Never.
You ever been to the islands?
Never, ever.
You're a Florida guy. Why don't you go,
I know,
right?
man. That's a long flight, man. I'm scared of planes. Long travel.
It's beautiful, beautiful. And any of the islands you go to, it means the solid one.
Yeah, I got to get out there.
Yeah.
It's a community, and they love each other, and they love their baseball.
Yeah.
And they're good again.
They do, and they continuously support each other regardless of the situation. Take a look at Tristan Panui's lineup. He's the manager, and mixing it up a little bit. Yesterday, they faced a very good pitcher for Southern California. And, you know, you could take that with a grain of salt. You could say, well, that's just, he got us, right? The good pitching is going to stop good hitting. But they ended up changing the lineup around tonight. Yeah,
they're just trying to find the magic puzzle here. And tonight they have their hands full. They only have 6 hits in this regional. This is an offense that's known to be able to explode. I love the guy at the top, Kepa Koga and Colton Panui. Those are the 2 guys I'm watching tonight, man. They really get them rolling.
Now, the man on the mound that's going to be facing him from Arizona is Cam Burke.
And he's a good one. 3rd of an inning pitch. He had a rough outing in the first outing against Hawaii. Gave up 3 runs, 2 hits, and 2 walks. But he's looking for, once again, a nice little bounce back. We're going to have a good ball game tonight. I'm excited. It's beautiful out.
Interesting thing for both teams, obviously, when you get to this stage and you get deeper and deeper in the week, is the pitching. Both teams have 3 guys that are ineligible just from a pitch count perspective. First one is a little bit down, and we're underway here in Southern California. The shadows creeping across the front part of the mound right now, so it'll perhaps play a little bit of a role. Pitchers in the sunshine, hitters in the shade.
No fun as a hitter. When the ball's released, it's light. It gets there, it goes black quick.
1 ball, 1 strike on Kepa Koga. Kepa 0 for 3 thus far. 1 run scored, 7 total runs for Hawaii in this tournament. That was down and in. Both teams coming into play at 1-1. Hawaii picking up the 7-3 victory in their first matchup against Arizona. Foul back. That's a pretty good little fuzz from Burke.
Yeah, it's coming out too at a lower arm angle. Got to be tough on the righties. Already mentioned the shadow. Yet to see the breaking ball, but it is mainly a 2-pitch mix. Fastball and a little slider. I like that he's coming out and attacking though early on with that heater.
This coach describes him as stud, big and strong, but also great hands. 5-tool type player.
He can flat out hit as well.
2-2 in tight, and looks to not be afraid of pitching inside.
And that's a big key against a team in Hawaii who can really swing the bat. Unafraid to go in there, opens up the outer edges.
Here's payoff. Koga chopping this one left side, cut off. Nice play at third base by Alex Flores. And there's the first out of the game.
Yeah, good start down in the zone, getting ground balls, trusting your defense. Walks have to be at a minimum. First pitch strikes, big, big key.
You want some quick outs if you possibly can. First one in for a strike. Colton Panui, the center fielder. Colton had to be called into action from center field yesterday and ended up finishing the game.
And that was huge. Saving the pitching for today, not having to go to another arm, and he can flat out mash.
Just missed off the plate. A ball and 2 strikes.
We've seen the fastball, we've seen the breaking ball, we've also seen the changeup right there.
Cut on and missed. You have to throw down at first to complete the strikeout. A little interference action there. Two down.
Yeah, nice job behind the plate by Jonesy, and you see Burke, he's fired up. He's throwing strikes tonight. All That's a good sign for a catcher in Jonesy, though. Big key, you want to either be inside or outside. You never want to throw from directly behind the batter, but watch this, in the zone right below it. Nice pitch, that's a changeup.
Nahoa Cavallo Breed, the first baseman. No balls, 2 strikes.
It's a snicker before every game.
Behind in the count here, 0-2. Gabe Jones behind the plate today for Arizona. Burks 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. Oof. Tony Bogart, the first base umpire, making the call.
Close as it gets. Take a peek here.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. A 1-2-3 first. Not too bad for Cam Burke, considering what happened the first time he faced these guys.
Yeah, Cammy get another shot out here tonight. He looks good. A lot of first pitch strikes, laying in everything, and 2 strikeouts to start the day. Come on, Arizona. Looking to get them bats going. Nasty. Cam Burke.
Chandler Little League in Chandler, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix, southeast, about 16 miles. Notable people, Cody Bellinger. He's pretty good. Played in the 2007 Little League Baseball World Series.
Man, that's the last time Chandler, Arizona. Really, the whole state of Arizona has been to Williamsport.
Crazy, huh?
Yeah.
It's been a long time. Take a look at their lineup today. They mixed it up a little bit as well, trying to create some offense. But Loan Lopez will be the man tasked with starting things off for them.
Yeah, Loan Lopez is the guy that delivered the big 2 RBI double to take Arizona up on Hawaii in the top of the 6th inning in the first game that they played. They needed to get it going again tonight. Mason, that's the big bat in this lineup. 2 hits last game. It's a potent lineup.
On the mound is the man they call Bubba Kahalua. Taking the rock and trying to throw up some zeros.
That's a big league name right there, Mr. Bubba Kahalua. A lot of first pitch strikes. That's what Hawaii needs. A lot of walks last night. First pitch strikes, pitch to contact, trust your defense.
Hawaii wearing the all dark uniforms last night. Today they go the all white. Sharply dressed team.
Nothing like a road team in all white. Here we go.
Kalua's first one in for a strike. Loan Lopez, low in the left fielder. Can't have your pocket untucked. Bad luck. Loan Lopez 2 for 4 so far in the regionals. Has a double, a couple of runs batted in. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good sign early. Mentioned those shadows. Seen a couple funky swings early on in this ball game.
Foul back.
Good pitch to hit there, breaking ball up in the zone. 0-2, you're way ahead. You do not want to make a mistake over the heart of the plate. If you go to that breaking ball, you want to bury it below the zone.
That's an Hawaii beating Arizona in the opener. They were down 3-1. 6-run, 6th inning. Picking up the victory. Time was called at the plate.
Nice job right there by Lopez, controlling the pace of the at-bat.
Swing and a miss, got him upstairs. The fastball, 1 down.
Well, maybe that breaking ball up in the zone served a purpose. He misses up there, so what's he do? He uses it to tunnel the fastball. Lopez sees it up, gets excited. Too late, fastball, looking sharp early. Good start here for Hawaii.
Barrett Shaughnessy, the center fielder tonight, takes outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Shaughnessy 2 for 5 with a double. RBI, 3 runs scored. He's also worked a walk in this regional. It's a dribbler foul. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's got big time juice. His bat stays in the zone a long time. Head coach told us this is another 5-tool player in this lineup.
Long pause there for Kahalua. Off speed, misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. Arizona 11-0 through District 13 and the Arizona State Tournament.
And they dropped their first game to Hawaii. Nice job bouncing back versus NorCal.
Outside, 3-1.
Pretty big misses there. Breaking ball back behind him. Yanked fastball. Reset here. You're going middle.
He went around. Home plate umpire making the call on that one.
Well located as a hitter, you flush that. So what? 3-1. Check swing. Clear it. Big pitch coming.
3-2. A little bit high. Ball 4. First base runner of the game. Mason Mueller, the big bat for Arizona, steps up, serving as an extra hitter today. Now one gets away. Shaughnessy will take second base.
Those are big things to keep an eye on. Free passes, wild pitches, allowing runners to advance an extra 60 feet. Especially in situations like this, you know it's going to be a tight ball game, low scoring. The best hitter in this lineup in Mueller up.
1-0. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. And now with first base open, you don't necessarily have to pitch to him.
You don't want to give in here. Look at that, 6'1", 178 at 12 years old.
Angry at himself that he missed that pitch. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he's all at 6'1", by the way, because I saw him the other day. I went down to the concession stand. I don't know what they're feeding these kids nowadays.
I'd say he's got a pretty bright future.
Yeah. Outside, 3-1. That is a big kid.
And all breaking balls this at bat. You're in a 3-1 count. Expect to see another one.
One out here at the bottom of the first. No score. Goes to the fastball. It's a strike on the outside part of the plate. Mueller flipped the bat. And now we'll head back to home plate.
Just dotted, went to the fastball, nailed it down and away. If you're Mueller, you walk by the umpire, you say, hey, my bad, where'd you have that? Is that as far as you're going? Yep. Big pitch coming up.
Mason 2 for 5 in this regional with a single and a triple. Here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him with a breaking ball. 2 down.
How about that combo coming back, down 3-1, dots down and away, and then a back foot breaking ball. That is the money zone for a lefty, so if you go there, you got to get it off the plate, make sure it's down, and he does. Great pitch, big strikeout.
Cam Burke, the pitcher's at the plate right now. He's got an opportunity to put himself and his team up. Burke 1 for 4, has a double with an RBI. 1-0. Bouncer back toward the middle. It's a base hit. Panui comes up with it, fires it home, and safe at home. It's 1-0 Arizona. Burke ends up at second base.
Yeah, Berkey. 2-out hitting. I mentioned the importance of those 60 feet. The wild pitch, he advances to second base. Kalalua gets a big strikeout, but not Berkey. Drives it right back up the box. Puts Arizona on the board early. And out in center field, Panui sails it high. Places him at second base, and he loves it. Said, get in my belly. Another RBI.
Figure there'd be an error charged to Panui, allowing Burke to get to second base. And it is. So 2 outs. Pollock at the plate. Jake, the first baseman, takes outside. Pollock 1 for 3, has an RBI with a run scored. His first 2 games of this regional. Two and 0.
Command just going astray, missing that breaking ball out over the plate. Fastball, once again, arm side's missing. Got to find a way here. You got an open base, 2-0 count, got to pitch it smart.
Good hack, now it's fouled back to the left. Oof. Cam Burke at second base. That one gets away. Wild pitch advances him over to third. The second one of the game. Or pardon me, of the inning.
Another wild pitch advances the runner to third. Now the ultra important catcher comes into play here. Actually, keep the ball in front of you.
Mason Mueller is the courtesy runner for Burke. 2 outs. You can courtesy run for the catcher and the pitcher. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound here. Bottom of the first. Got to settle him down because last thing you want is another run here in the first.
Hey, Blue, said the mound is slippery.
What do you need? What's he need?
Sounds as if they're talking about the mound and the landing area.
So it's a little bit slippery. I think it's a good mound visit nonetheless. Shows you how important that runner is at third base here early on in this ball game.
It doesn't need to be fat. Okay? Yeah, open bag. We have an open bag. No, we got to be a wall though. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Brilliant move, by the way, to talk about the landing area. You get a little extra time, then you go have your meeting. Then you're heading back, and you got to give a couple pointers to the catcher, a reminder.
Veteran.
Oh, that's how you do it.
Love it. And a good message, too. You got an open base. Vicious lefty at the plate. Telling his catcher, hey, you're not going to give him a fat one if it's down in the dirt. Got to be a wall.
Laika Doctolero is the catcher. 3-1 now. And there's ball 4.
Can see Koalua is slipping a bit down the mound.
You'd think at some point the conversation has to be you can't worry about something that's beyond your control, right? You're going to have to make some sort of adjustment. If you continue to focus on that, it's just going to continue to snowball for you.
Find a way to get it done.
Alex Yu at the plate. He's the right fielder. Time is called.
Watch out for action here. First and third, 2 outs.
They got to make a move? Well, they have to now. Well, unless it's an injury, but yeah.
Look at me. Hey, Bubba. Bubba, we still need you at bat right now. Okay? Go in there, take a deep breath. We're fine. Okay? It's fine. Come on. The team needs you still. Okay? Let's go. He's gonna let him know about the changes. Hey, pick him up. Pick him up.
So we got ourselves a pitching change here in the bottom of the first inning. 1 run in for Arizona. Stepping away for a moment. More baseball when we return. Pitching change here at the bottom of the first for Hawaii. Sugar Shane Shetler. The shortstop comes in.
Most competitive guy on this team. He is a little guy, but you better watch out. He has a big fastball, great arm, and he pitched against Arizona in game 1 on Sunday. 1 1/3, just 1 hit, no runs, and 2 strikeouts. That elevated fastball, it is real.
Got ice in his blood.
That's right.
He entered Hawaii's state championship game 2. Bases loaded in the second inning. Struck out the side, ended up with 11 punch outs.
Yeah.
Hawaii looking for some magic again out of Sugar Shane.
Sugar Shane. I like it.
Man at third. The first one's a little bit low. Alex Yu, the batter. 1 ball, no strikes. Mueller, the courtesy runner at third. Ball gets away from Dr. Laro. Mueller coming home to score. He's in there safely. 2-0 Arizona. Pollock ends up at second.
And just like that, the 2 wild pitches, both runners scored due to him. Look at this hustle. I love this. You're at third base. You're expecting a ball to trickle away. You go to the ball, tells you no. He knew he had it the whole time. Mason, always full of energy. 2-0. Zona early.
Two balls, no strikes on Alex Yu. This ground ball towards short, backhanded by Panui over to first base. The third out is recorded, but not before Arizona strikes for a couple of runs. They strike early. Elimination game. We're headed to the second. Well, this is a game summary from Sunday's contest. You just never know what's going to happen in a game.
Yeah, Arizona was running away with it early on, and then they scored 2 in the last inning to go up 3-1, and Hawaii goes on to throw up a 6th spot to win the game 7-3. Hawaii, they've been down before, and they know how to fight back. They proved it. They make you beat them for 18 outs.
Cam Burke had himself a 1-2-3 top of the first inning. In that Sunday contest, Cam threw 26 pitches, only recorded 1 out on Sunday.
He looks much better tonight. He is in the strike zone.
15 pitches, picked up 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bubba Kahalua leads things off with a base hit out to left center field. And Bubba still, you can hear the coach. Bubba's still a little dejected from his start.
And I love the message when he was coming off the mound. He said, hey, Bubba, no, stay with it. We still need your bat. Sure enough, he's the first guy to lead off this inning and gets Hawaii going.
That ball gets away to the backstop. Wild pitch, and Bubba takes second.
We talked about him being dejected. And look at this sportsmanship. I love it. Paluch, go over and tap him. Hey, man, it's all right. Keep going.
Ground ball back to the mound. Bubba stops there at second base. Good play by Burke to freeze the runner. 1 down.
That is PFP to a T. You catch it, check the runner. Flip your feet. Vic, you were mentioning that earlier about flipping your feet all the way, making sure you stop his feet completely. Once his feet stop, bam, they're stopped. Fire a dart to first base. Well done.
Waika Doctolero late on that fastball.
Man, that is some cheddar cheese.
Lays off. Waika hitless in the regionals, 0 for 5. Man in scoring position. And foul this off to the right side.
I like that swing there. Fastball away, trying to shoot him the other way. Doctolero was the pitcher in the first game against Arizona. And versus Mason Mueller, it was a pitcher's duel. And Doctolero actually outlasted Mason.
Up and in. Evens up the count. Prior to that single for Bubba Kahalua. Hawaii had 1 hit in their last 22 at-bats. And that hit in those 22 at-bats, a little bit of an asterisk. Called strike 3. Just locked him up. 2 down. Hey, want your child to experience the teamwork and fun of Little League baseball or softball? Visit PlayLittleLeague.org and enter your address to find a Little League community program near you. 3rd strikeout of the game for Burke.
That time a front door breaking ball. Nothing you can do with that as a righty. Just froze him.
Just off the plate.
Man, his misses are even great tonight. Nibbling.
Rush Pegater at the plate. 0 for 3. Got a hitter's count of 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, he's got him teed up here, looking for a fastball out over the plate, ready to fire. Got it.
Clean mechanics for Cam Burke. It's away. Ball gets away from Gabe. That'll be a pass ball, putting a man in scoring position.
Now you got a guy at third base. Bring the wild pitch back into play. As a hitter, you know you're getting something up in the zone here. I'd like to see these lefties just stay short. A little bit of two-seam action on the fastball. No need to try to pull it. Let the pitcher provide the velocity. Shoot him the other way.
Gabe Jones, the catcher, talking with his battery mate. This one, I mean, if you're Hawaii, if you could somehow, whether it's wild pitch or otherwise, get a run across just to boost the morale.
Yeah.
Especially after the shutout last night.
That's right.
Strike, 3-2.
And he is nailing that outer edge.
He walked him. First free pass.
Yeah, great at bat. Forces him to a 3-2 count and lays off it. 2 men on.
Shane Chetler comes to the plate now.
Big hits all throughout this summer for Hawaii.
No balls on a strike.
Man, that is some fastball.
Foul back.
How about that? A little bit of a quick pitch. Changing his tempo to home.
Tristan Panui, the manager, coming down to talk to the home plate umpire about the quick pitch.
Yeah, it was just slow, deliberate delivery to home, and that one was faster.
Oh, 0-2 the count on Shane Chetler with runners at first and third. 2-0 Arizona. Almost hit him. Little purpose pitch. Move his feet.
It definitely serves the purpose. Now opens up the outer part of the plate. And if you're a hitter, especially down 0-2, try to hold your ground.
Called strike 3. Brings him up. And Hawaii leaves 2 on base.
4 strikeouts. Fastball in, set up the breaking ball away. Berkey, looking sharp.
Appreciate it, guys. Take a look at the tickets that are punched both on the international side and U.S. teams. Boerne, Texas, Phoenix City, Alabama, and then Hamilton, Ohio, punching their ticket today. We've got ourselves one championship, a couple championships coming up in the next couple of days.
Also, Vancouver sneaking in that thing this year from Canada.
Beautiful city, Vancouver.
Oh, wonderful.
You've made it there?
I love Canada, I love Vancouver. Great country.
Arizona on top. By the score of 2-0 here in the bottom of the second inning. Good crowd on hand as this game has gone along. Got some locals that have joined. Busy the next couple of days as well.
Great atmosphere here. All the volunteers do such an amazing job putting on this wonderful event for everybody.
Kayla Leventhal is the new catcher.
Three pass balls in this game so far for Hawaii. So going back to Leventhal.
And first pitch gets away from him. Ball will find you.
Right on cue. Those shadows are gone now, though, so these hitters, they're excited about that.
Griffin Greifsue, Ryland Schrader, Preston Estepona, three scheduled batters for Arizona. Griffin, an extra hitter. 2 balls and no strikes.
Good pitch there, didn't get the call.
Greifsue 1 for 4. Single and a run scored in the regionals. That'll leave up the count.
There goes Sugar Shane, down and back in. Falls behind 2-0, fires 2 strikes.
2-2 on the way. Full count. Shettlers 3-2. Called strike 3. 1 away.
Yeah, Shet dotted. Right at the knees. First strikeout of the night for Sugar Shane. Looking good. Never want to walk the leadoff guy. Didn't. Just fired a fastball.
You know, all the facilities across the country hosting these 10 regionals are all fantastic. But maybe I'm partial to Southern California, but this little yard here is sweet. Old school. This is old school SoCal right here. There's no doubt about it.
Right in the valley, mountains surrounding everywhere. Host 3 regions here.
Mountain, Northwest, and West. This one fouled off out of play. No balls, 2 strikes.
Good response here. Falls behind 2 of the first hitter. Now it's 5 straight strikes. Attacking.
Ryland straight to the batter. He takes outside. Ryland looked for his first hit of the regionals. Starting second baseman tonight.
Great defender.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Back in the count now.
Swing and a miss. Back-to-back punch-outs, 2 down.
He's got that fastball dialed in. And Shane fired up after that one as well. Super competitor on the mound, 2-2. Dots the outer black, nothing you can do with that pitch as a hitter.
Preston Estepona at the plate. Preston also looking for his first hit. Serving as an extra hitter to start this game. Chopper back over the mound. Nice play by Panui, the shortstop. Clean. A 1-2-3 inning. Exactly what Hawaii needed.
Hi, my name is Michael Conforto, and my favorite baseball player is Barry Bonds.
The Little League Baseball World Series is known for producing big leaguers. Not many of them have had much of a better career than this guy right here, Michael Conforto. With the Cubs, he's showing off the big power in Williamsport. Also the great defense. Half of his hits this year in the big leagues gone for extra bases. We'll see him on Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Let's go, baby.
3 p.m. Eastern time. Sunday, a huge National League Central rivalry. Cards and Cubs. Never boring. Never boring.
Cubs are playing some good baseball this year. Hot, cold, hot, cold. Greg Counsell leading them.
Still, I was thinking him still with the Brewers.
I know. That's weird. No. Left them when they were good.
Yeah. David Ross got hosed. That's just me. Whatever.
Love David Ross.
Kai Saiki leading things off for Hawaii, the third baseman. Fell back. Ball and a strike. Cam Burke, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit allowed.
1 walk's key. Just attacking with that 2-seam fastball.
Good fastball again, 1-2. Kai 1 for 3 so far in this regional. Fell back.
I love that. Look at him choking way up on the bat. All over the dish, protecting that fastball running away from him. More bat control.
Two balls, 2 strikes. So why, body language wise, just everything about the last couple of days, they need some sort of a spark.
Yes.
Full count. A little frustration going on. 3-2 on the way. Fouled off.
This is an intriguing at bat.
Look how close to the plate Psyche is with 2 strikes.
All over the dish.
Yeah. To the 8th pitch of the at-bat, the 41st of the start for Cam. Swing and a miss, just blew it right by him.
Just stayed with that big fastball, trusting his stuff, up 2-0 in this ball game. Do not want to walk the leadoff guy. Fastball, middle, just a challenge. Let the best man win. Cam Burke gets the best of him here.
We're talking about him being all over the plate. I mean, there's no chalk left of the box. It's pretty darn close.
Yes, it is.
Poakela Leventhal swings through the first one. Leventhal, according to his coach, is one of the funniest guys on this team.
A ton of personality back behind the dish, looking to get his team going.
Two balls and a strike. Where's number 35 in honor of? Cody Bellinger. Tying it all together.
Yeah, good choice.
3-1.
Back-to-back 3-ball counts. The bats are starting to look better. I like the game plan for Hawaii here. They're not nibbling on the corners anymore.
Three balls, 2 strikes now. Apparently Leventhal's Bellinger fans. Sister plays softball and she wears 35 as well. They're all in.
Yes, sir.
Payoff on the way. Held off. Like Burke kind of slowed the delivery a little bit there.
He's changed pace a lot. It's been slow. He's sped it up with the slide step, keeping the batters on their toes.
We've seen some prolonged at-bats. They just haven't gone Hawaii's way.
Yeah, back-to-back 8-pitch at-bats. Number 8 pitch coming right now. I love the approach by Hawaii. Once again, all over the dish.
Walked him. 1 out, free pass. Second one issued by the right-hander.
Great at bat, love the adjustment. So the lefties are on the dish, taking away that 2-seam fastball, running away from the lefties. The righties are on the dish as well, taking away the ability to go inside with that 2-seam.
There's Gavin Ho. Little bunt out in front of the plate. Gabe throws to second base, and they got the lead runner for out number 2. Leventhal tardy in getting started, and what a play by the catcher for Arizona, Gabe Jones.
And that's a risky play right there. Going for the lead out at second base, but job well done. We talked about the big 3 RBI double he's had. How about some defense to add to it as well? And just in time, gets Leventhal at second. Well done. He pops right out of there. He knows right away, no indecision, and that was the difference in the play.
Ka'anoe, Retaw at the plate. 12th person to bat in his continuous lineup. Top of the order, and Kepa Koga on deck. Over at first, reaching on the fielder's choice. Shot to left, down the line. That is a fair ball. Gets away toward the corner, and that will bring home a run, or will it? Relay throw to the plate is not in time. RBI double off the bat of Retaw, and Hawaii gets on the board as they trail it 2-1.
The at-bats seem to be getting better for Hawaii, and that is a huge hit for the 12-hole hitter. Can you get some production out of the bottom of your lineup? They did. Well done, 2-out hitting, it's huge, and there's the spark that Hawaii was looking for. Mentioned they're all over the dish, that two-seam fastball. You're just trying to shoot them the other way. And with that lefty spin, just continues to run away from Lopez out in left field, and I love the chance here with 2 outs. Never afraid to make the last out at home. 2-1 ball game. Hawaii fired up, trying to catch some momentum.
The 2-out rally for Hawaii. Man in scoring position, representing a tying run. Rita, that base runner. Here's Keppel. He fouls it off. Grounded out in his first at-bat. Nice play by Pham. Gets a standing O.
Ballers. Keppa, no hits in this regional. He's due.
Little floater out to shallow right field. That's got a chance to get down. No! A terrific play in right field. Alex Yu with the diving grab. And it keeps Arizona up by a run.
Yeah, remember that moment right there? You got to have great defense, and that is a great play out in right field. A ball that gets in underneath the hands of Koga. And let's check. Nice first step. Do you have it? Sinking line drive. He catches it. Well done, baby. 2-1. Zona.
Little League thanks its official sponsors, including T-Mobile and IHOP, whose support helps create meaningful experiences for communities, volunteers, and young athletes all season. Little League also thanks its dedicated volunteers who make a lasting impact on millions of children worldwide. Like we said, here in San Bernardino, they do a great job. And many of these folks have been here for years, continuously supporting Little League baseball. Ground ball to short. Not hit very hard. Panui, off balance throw, got him.
I'll tell you what, Panui's a lockdown center fielder. He can really flash some leather at shortstop as well. And 1 pitch, 1 out. Sugar Shane's retired 5 in a row. Settling in this ball game, looking for a shutdown inning after popping a run on the scoreboard.
Well, that's why Hawaii went to him. Ice in his blood. You got a nickname, Sugar Shane. You just got to roll with it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Snapdragon. 0-1.
He's confident. You mentioned that spark. Looks like Hawaii's playing with a little bit of swagger now.
Gabe Jones. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
He was the big hero in their win over NorCal the other day. Bases clearing double.
Here's the 0-2. Fastball. Oof.
See if he goes right back to it.
The double he had is the only hit that he's had so far in this tournament. Ground ball down the line, just foul.
He has seen everything now. 3 breaking balls and a fastball. I'm going to chat about the next pitch Shetler wants to throw.
Arizona with 2 in the bottom of the first. Hawaii scratching one out here in the top of the third. One, 2. Breaking ball, got him looking, locked him up. 2 down.
Nasty, nasty Sugar Shane keeping that momentum. You see the swagger. He's trying to pump up his team. And I love that by the catcher right there. Those are just shakes. Fake shakes, fake shakes, fake shakes. It makes the hitter start to think, how many pitchers does Sugar Shane have? Lands that breaking ball, freezes him. Back to back. Quick outs.
Fouled off. Alex Flores, third baseman, to start this game. Looking for his first hit.
Nickname Mayflow.
On the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Set up on the inner half of the plate, missed away, still got the call.
Time is called at the plate. Shetler trying to get Hawaii back in the dugout with a 1-2-3 shutdown inning after scoring a run. Trying to keep that momentum going Hawaii's way. Or some would say, ride the wave.
Hawaii playing with a little bit of swagger, and I'd like to see Arizona find a way just to extend this inning. Looking for back-to-back 1-2-3 innings.
Neventhal calls time.
How about that stat? 12 of the last 13 pitches for Shetler. Strikes.
Pulled down the line, foul.
Nice athletic move down there. Stay ready. Oh, which way do I go? Atta baby, well done.
You never know. That baseball will find you.
With the bow.
Rick Alleman, third base umpire tonight.
Love it.
Good little battle here between Alex Flores and Shane Shetler. Flipped out toward right field. It's playable. Kepakoga hauls it in. And Shane Shetler, all he's done is come in and face 7 batters and retired all 7. We're off to the 4th. It's 2-1 Arizona.
we celebrate the MLB Little League Classic.
You get kids, you get big leaguers being kids. It's one of those days that brings Little League full circle.
These kids are having an absolute blast.
I wish I got to play in a stadium like this.
It's everything we said it would be and a lot more.
You are making memories for a lifetime.
MLB Little League Classic coming up on August 23rd. Not only is it cool just in general because it's the tie-in with Little League, but you got an unbelievable matchup in the Braves and Brewers.
That is a great one. And I played in Bowman Field. That's a great environment there. I just love that they connect Little League baseball with Big League baseball, and it's just a reminder, I think the big leaguers at time too, it's just a game. You know, you can get caught up in the business side of things and your focus can kind of shift. I think that's a nice reminder. Baseball is still fun. It's a kid's game.
2, 3, and 4 coming up for Hawaii. Over to third, diving stop at third by Flores, gets up, not going to be able to get him, but a heck of a job just to glove that ball.
Yeah, great play. There's just too much speed from Panui down the line, but third base, man, you always have to be ready. They call it the hot corner for a reason. Oof. Great play. I wonder if he catches that ball clean. Panui still probably gets there, but nice try. Leadoff man on for a wide. Momentum rolling.
Love the prep step, too, by Flores at third base. Swing and a miss. Nahoa Cavallo Breed, 0 for 1. He struck out his first time up. Foul back.
All 3 hits tonight are from lefties. Righties still yet to figure out. Cam Burke.
Ball and 2 strikes. Hawaii's yet to really get anything going from a consistency basis. You get one little spark and then it dies down, but where you can get some multiple base runners on board. Ground ball toward the middle, and there we go. First 2 have reached to start this inning.
They were listening to you, Vic. Back-to-back singles for Hawaii.
Well, I say that because they scored 6 runs in that 6th inning against Arizona on Sunday. Other than that, they've scored just 2 runs in the other 14 innings.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I've known you since you were 8. Not a lot of people get to see the fruit of the labor that you've put in. Right? Remember Zacchaeus in the Bible? Someone planted that tree 30, 40 years prior so he could climb up into it. Salvation, we're talking salvation. It's a baseball game, right?
Yeah.
If you walk the next 5 guys, Jesus is still Lord. If you strike out the next 5 guys, guess what? Jesus is still Lord. Okay? I love you. Have some fun. Okay?
But you ever want to talk about servant leadership? Clip that off and just put it on replay.
Chills.
It's hard, you know, when you think about this game and all the things that it can do for you, both on and off the field, and likely when you talk about perspective, that might be the best mound visit I've ever heard. And I've been in this game my entire life. That was awesome.
I think that says enough, and I could not agree with you more. Wow.
Ground ball back toward the middle, and that's a base hit. Panui is going to be waved around. Here comes the throw to the plate, and we have a little collision. The run scores, the ball gets away, and the runners advance, and we are tied at 2. 3 consecutive hits for Hawaii to start this 4th inning.
Yeah, they got it rolling now, just stringing them together, all singles, just taking their knocks. That's back-to-back righties that are starting to figure it out, just staying right through the middle of the field, and Panui the whole time. They knew they were sending them. They're going to chance it, and what a throw out in center field by Shaughnessy. But, man, look at Dad, loved it. Bubba's dad, fired up, tie ball game.
No balls and a strike. Not but 45 minutes ago, Bubba hanging his head, crying on the mound as he was taken out of the game. Wasn't happy with his first hit. Picks up the second one to tie this game up. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike on Croy Belmoris. Belmoris bouncing back to the mound in his first at bat. Nobody out here in the 4th. Off the plate, 2 balls and 1 strike.
I love that Cam Burke works fast, but I think this is the time where he can take a little breath in between pitches.
Shoots this one foul. Trying to inside out that ball. Hawaii was 3 for the last 28. Before those 3 consecutive hits to start this 4th.
4 hits in the last 5 batters. They got it rolling.
2-2. Outside, full count. Breed the base runner over at third base. Kahalua at second.
Still just no outs.
Ball 4, and they're loaded up. And as dominant as Cam had been, Hawaii had kind of worn him out a little bit as far as the pitch. It wasn't, 3 pitches or 4 pitches, quick at-bats. There were some prolonged at-bats, and now this will be his 70th pitch that's upcoming.
String 3 hits together, and that momentum, man, it's just running through Hawaii.
No. Head up, bro. Put this team on your back for 4 years. So proud of you. Okay, relax. Hey, you don't think we got this for you? We don't think that we got this for you? Come on. Hey, when we go back to the plate, do we got this for him? Hey, infield in. Let's make a play. Throw some strikes, right? Let's go.
Got ourselves a pitching change. Preston Estepona will take over for Cam Burke as he departs. Bases are loaded. Hawaii has tied it up, looking for more here in the 4th. Here's a look at the West Region bracket. That is the Southern California team in the stands heading out. They're off until Friday night, and they await the winner of this contest. And a good game that it has become. A tie one, 2-2. Top of the 4th inning. Bases are loaded with nobody out. And Arizona hoping that Estepona can do what Shetler has done for Hawaii. Kind of keep things very quiet.
And here with the bases loaded, no outs. Your head coach say we're going to go infield in here. So the most that you give up in your mind as a defense here is 1 run. Most they get is 1. That's the goal.
This is Waika Doctolero. He struck out looking in the 2nd inning. Here's the 1-0. Did not go, and it's 2 balls, no strikes.
Falling behind here, scary situation. Opportunity for Hawaii to really blow this thing open in a 2-0 count.
Three balls and no strikes. Cavallo Breed at third. Kahalua at second. Belmore's at first.
Don't be surprised to see a 3-0 swing here. Hawaii's not afraid to do it.
And he walks in a run. Hawaii has taken a 3-2 lead.
Nice patient at bat. Big key here, you just cannot let this inning continue to spiral. Got to stop the bleeding.
Rush Pegeter. And that hits him. And he's happy about it. It's 4-2.
Hit by pitch and RBI, take that all day long. Just yanked the fastball here. Everybody's excited.
Bubba's back. Bubba is back.
Bubba's back.
Bubba went to the dark side for a little bit, and now he's back.
I love it.
Sugar Shane Shetler, still nobody out. 6 consecutive batters have reached for Hawaii to start this 4th inning. There's a strike.
There you go. Got that one out of the way. Now you can go to work.
One. Outfield not very deep for Arizona. Infield playing in. 1-1. Strike on the outside part of the plate.
Just dotted it there. Nothing wrong if you're the hitter. Still got the big and left. Nothing you can do with that pitch, but now you got to open up that strike zone, take something away.
Try to go back out there. Why not?
Just a bit off. Great take, great pitch.
Count evened up now. Arizona looking for its first out. Full count.
Ooh. Just missed, maybe a hair up.
I would say so. That's just me, though. Now the payoff, and he walks in a run. It's 5-2 Hawaii. Last 4 batters, 3 walks and a hit by pitch. As we said at the beginning, when you get into these type of games deep, especially in the loser's bracket, pitching.
I'm going to take your glasses, Barrett, shut it down for us. Hey, not our day, don't worry about it, right? We're going to live to fight another day. Okay? Hey, we need you here. Limit the damage. Okay? Sound good? Hey, relax, man. Relax. Everything's good, dude. Okay? They pinching you on the plate? Yeah, that's what Gabe was looking over. Looked like some good pitches.
Pitching change, another here in the 4th inning. Hawaii trying to open it up. They're up 5-2. First couple of innings for Team Hawaii, 1 hit, 1 walk, and/or hit batter. The last 2 innings, it's opened up for them, especially here in the 4th, and they are looking for more. Shaughnessy takes over on the mound. Bases loaded, still nobody out. And Psyche takes outside. Gabe, fortunately, was able to get a glove on that ball. Otherwise, it's another run.
That's the big arm on the Mountain Bear. Shaughnessy, big-time velo, but they need strikes. Got to be in the zone.
Infield still in. Kai Saiki, the batter. Shows bunt, takes outside. It's 2-0.
First 3 batters of this inning, all singles. Next 4, 2 walks, a hit by pitch, and another walk.
He offered at it. Strike anyway. 2-1. Saiki struck out swinging, leading off the third. 0 for 1. Pulls it. Oof, man, no way he went on that.
Tough one.
Yeah. So it's 3-1. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got a battle.
And that is lined out to center field. That'll be caught. And safe at second. What's the call? Safe at second base. Dr. Lero took off from third before that ball was caught. He alertly had to stop and get back.
Huge mistake there. Anytime the ball's in the air with no outs, you're at third base, you're immediately going back to the bag to tag. Man, that was a close play at second, too. Looked like they might have got him, but they get the call. Yeah, you see it. See, he takes off right there. There's no need to take off. Go ahead and tag, and you score no matter what. And here's the play at second.
1 ball, no strikes. I'm not liking the trying to play for a run thing here. It's a force out. I don't get it. Like, what are you doing? You're killing your own momentum.
Man, you were all over that. Got a good athlete on the mound, and Shaughnessy force out at any base. Free out.
That makes no sense whatsoever, and they did it with Saiki, too. And he ended up, you would have given Saiki 3 opportunities to swing the bat like that, like the fly ball to center field. Why would you shortchange him by having him bunt and then doing the same with Leventhal?
Certainly, especially up 3. You want to keep your foot on the gas pedal.
Ground ball foul. Non-force situation, maybe, you know, first and third or something, depending on the bunt, safety. Yeah, you just crushed your own momentum. Now it's up to Gavin Ho. It's popped up by the screen. The third out was recorded. So they did just that. They wasted a golden opportunity. They scored 4. You're happy about that, but you could have and should have probably scored more.
Yeah, they had a chance to pour it on. A little momentum there if you're Arizona. See if they can build off it. 5-2, Hawaii.
Well, Hawaii what the job they've done, especially with Shane Shetler settling things down.
Yeah, he's proved to be huge tonight so far. Came in this ball game down 2-0 for Hawaii. He's retired all 7 batters that he's faced. 3 strikeouts. Been fantastic.
Threw only 1 ball in the 3rd inning. 14 of his last 15 pitches have been strikes going back to the 2nd.
He's just having fun out there, too.
Yeah. Top of the order, however, for Arizona. Lopez, Shaughnessy, and Mueller. Bottom of the 4th, 5-2. Hawaii leads it. Arizona, through all of the noise in that 1st inning, have just 1 hit. That was a single by Cam Burke.
Got to get it going here.
Loan Lopez struck out in the 1st inning, 0 for 1, getting to start out in left field. Two balls, no strikes. Now, with as good as Shetler has been, you're seeing the positioning of Leventhal really off the plate. Gets the call there. I mean, why change anything?
Yeah. I mean, if you're getting it a couple balls off the plate, keep setting up out there. That is a tough pitch for any hitter to get to.
This one looped foul and out of play. Two balls, 2 strikes. Shetler with 3 strikeouts. 3 ground ball outs and 1 fly out to right.
And I tell you what, I love Loan Lopez's swing. Watch how early he gets his leg up. It's just free and easy.
Out towards center field, hit pretty well, but right there's Belmore's. There's the first out of the inning. Big out, too, considering the... Hey, find Little League on Facebook, X, Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at the official handles at Little League. And don't forget to use the hashtag LLWS.
Little League baseball is the best. It's baseball at its purest. I'm having a meeting with Shane Shetler. I don't know what they're telling him. Tired all 8 batters that he's faced.
As you get older, usually those pitchers are like, let's go. You just go. Get out of here. Let's keep this going. We don't need to meet every time. Good breaking ball. Shaughnessy walked and scored in the 1st inning. Behind in the count here, 0-1.
And you think about the continuous batting order. Vic, you mentioned it's the top of the lineup. This feels like a key part of this ball game. There's 12 hitters in the lineup. You got 1, 2, and 3 up now. You got just 8 offensive outs left. So this feels like the time where this club needs to get it going. At least ensure an extra at bat in the 6th inning.
And yet another meeting on the mound after 1 pitch. One. Beautiful night for baseball in Southern California yet again. It'll be beautiful tomorrow night. It'll be beautiful on Friday.
Always is.
Finals action coming up. We get past hump day. Watch out.
I can't wait.
Banner time.
I can't wait.
Banner time.
Do it.
There's 2-1. Dribbler foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sugar Shane Shetler. Strikes on 16 of 24 pitches on Sunday against Arizona.
He's a strike thrower and been even better than that tonight.
2-2, shot toward the right side, and it's through for a base hit. And a little bit of a bobble, and stopping at first base is Shaughnessy. A one-out single. First hit allowed by Shedler.
First hit since the first inning. See if Arizona can find a way to create some momentum. See if they can string a couple together.
Mason Mueller, who batting from the left side in his first inning at bat, struck out.
Now
turns around, hit from the right side.
Interesting.
Skies this one to right field. Hit well. Drifting back on it is Yu. He'll make the catch. Gets the baseball back in. How about that throw? Hello. Woo.
Yeah. Come on, Yu. You don't run on an arm like that. Look at him get behind it. Create some momentum in toward the baseball to get something behind the throw, and a perfect long hop to second base. Fundamentally sound, Hawaii.
2 outs. And that ball gets by Leventhal. Wild pitch puts a man in scoring position. Cam Burke with a single and a run scored. Had an RBI as well. His first inning plate appearance.
This feels like a key moment, Vic. They gotta find a way to get that runner in from second base. Heart of the lineup up.
Little dribbler toward third. Cut off. Over to first. They got him. The third out is recorded. The old shutdown inning.
Shedler shutting him down. Hawaii. All the momentum, and he is a fire plug. Look at him. He loves it. Defense, defense, defense. 5-2. Hawaii.
There's nothing better. I want summer forever.
The beauty of the Little League World Series and the regionals and everything about it is that you're going to have some young men that have got big league dreams, and for others, those big league dreams turn into reality. This guy's pretty good.
Oh, what a year he is having up there in the MVP race. You know, I was reading something about Pete Crow Armstrong this year and the strides that he's made in his career, especially offensively, and I found it interesting. He said that he is unafraid to get jammed this year. I absolutely love that.
That is awesome. Hey, Sunday we have a huge NL Central rivalry. St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs. 3 p.m. Eastern over on ABC. Here at Al Houghton Stadium, Devin Travis, Victor Rojas with you. Great action here. That's still a thing, huh? The 5 minutes haven't eclipsed. 5-2. Hawaii on top as we start the 5th. At the bottom of the order, you got 12, 1, and 2 coming up. Kaanoe Rita. Foul at the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. Utah had a big hit with 2 outs. Brought in the first run for Hawaii in that 3rd inning.
How about the job Shaughnessy's done? Coming in this ball game. No outs, bases loaded.
I'm still going to say, and I agree with you, Shaughnessy did a great job. He did what he was supposed to do. But Hawaii played into his hand. Hawaii, with the bunting situation, I think took themselves out of an even bigger inning.
Certainly.
Kepakoga on deck, and Colton Panui to follow. Five hits for Hawaii, 2 for Arizona. Ground ball right side. A little bit of a bobble, and out is the call at first. 1 away.
Nice job staying with it, no panic.
Jack Shepard making that play. Here's Kepakoga. 0 for 2. He's grounded to third into a fly ball to right. Wind has completely died down for the most part here. Virtually no wind earlier today. And then when we got here before this game, this was lifted out toward left center field. Schrader's there, 2 outs. It was whipping around.
It was. A couple quick outs. Exactly what Arizona needs.
Weren't kidding.
Just 5 pitches this inning, 2 outs.
Colton Panui, 1 for 2, singled and scored in the 4th inning. He's the guy that got things started for the leadoff single.
Favorite meme, 6-7. Glad that's gone.
Yeah. Ground ball left side, backhanded by Burke. Fires to first and safe as the ball was dropped. Man, that almost, I think if he holds onto the base, I think they get him.
Yeah.
Or at least they get the call.
And that is a speedy runner too. Cam Burke started the game on the mound. We heard he's a 5-tool player. And that was well done right there. Sharply hit to his right. Fields it with 1 hand outside of his body. Plants, fires, throws a dot. I think he might have just beat it, but that is a great play.
Two out singled. Nahoa Carvalho-Breed. That one up and almost takes Burke's head off. That ball was smoked. Hopefully it didn't hit him.
Wow.
I'm hoping he just cleared the lid and was able to knock it down with a glove.
Yeah, that ball was absolutely smoked. If that ball gets by him, that ball's in the left center field gap, and that's an extra run here for Hawaii. So nice job even keeping that ball in front of you. That should go down. It's an infield hit. There's absolutely nothing he can do with that.
He's all right.
Just squared up. It looked like he did get his glove to it.
Great reflexes to avoid getting hit hard. Hit right off the lip there. So 2 on, 2 outs. And here's Bubba. Kahalua, 2 for 2, 2 singles, an RBI and a run scored. 2-0 count. 3-0.
All this with 2 outs. Again for Hawaii.
Troy Balmore's on deck. Here's a 3-0 pitch. And there's ball 4, and they're loaded up. By the way, they ruled the Panui grounder an error on the first baseman. What a tough error.
Arizona cannot allow another run across here.
Balmore's walked in his last plate appearance, 0 for 1. Now a nice play by Gabe Jones yet again. Wow. That's why we spotlighted him.
Yeah.
When the game started.
Yeah, you mentioned the big hit. Bases clearing double. That is a heck of a play behind the plate. And this ball is 6 feet away from him. Full extension.
I'm telling you, some of the guys, 11, 12 years of age, and you expect a certain level of baseball, and then you just shrug off the other stuff. There's some guys that have made some unbelievable plays, and just from a textbook perspective, when you watch Gabe again on that, especially from the center field camera, the eyes that follow the baseball into the glove, whole way, beautiful, just beautiful to watch. At such a young age. 1 ball, 1 strike. Panui at third. Carvalho Breed at second. Kahalua over at first. Popped up towards center field. Schrader backs up, now comes in, makes the catch. Hawaii loads him up with 2 outs and leaves him stranded. We're off to the bottom of the 5th here. San Bernardino. Hawaii on top, 5-2.
Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and a slice of sports paradise. Hammered, gone!
Up and out of Williamsport.
Are you kidding me? Lay out like a superhero.
Great baseball ahead. Here we go.
A week from today, they kick things off in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It's the Little League Baseball World Series. Tonight here in San Bernardino, beautiful sky and an interesting game. Arizona took the early lead. Hawaii's battled back. We're in the bottom of the 5th. Elimination game. Winner will stick around till Friday night to take on Southern California, the West Region Championship. Sugar Shane Shetler back out. First one's down low.
5, 6, 7 up here for Arizona. Remember, Hawaii was down going into the 5th inning against Arizona. Let's see if Arizona can flip it back on them. Looking for some late lightning.
Time call to the plate. Jake Pollock first baseman, walked in the first. Ball and a strike. After this plate appearance, Shedler will have faced everybody in the lineup. It was Alex Yu who's on deck, the first batter that Shedler faced. That was to close out the first inning.
Allowed only one base runner so far.
One. Swing and a miss.
Just oozing confidence. Any pitch in any count. Full command.
Tried to go back outside. Evens the count at 2-2. And when you're set up that far off the plate, I mean, unless you're going to get an Eric Gregg reincarnation, you're not going to get that call. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Leventhal can't find it. And Pollock will reach on the strikeout wild pitch.
Arizona will take that all day long. Doesn't matter how you get to first base. They got their leadoff man on. See if they can find a way to take advantage of that mistake.
Checking on Poakela Leventhal, the catcher. The ball may have gotten the bare hand.
Oh, it did. Bounced all the way up over his glove. Caught his bare hand.
Waika Doctolero is the one who started the game behind the plate for Hawaii. Leventhal came in early on. If you're Arizona, do you start runners if the hand is bothering them?
It's a great point. The only thing that's scary is you're down 3 runs. Don't want to give away any outs on the bases. Poakela Leventhal, he's tough. Catchers out here not know how they do it. He's going to stick in this ball game. He'll be all right.
Ready to roll. Alex Yu, the batter.
Good to see.
Pollock reaching on that strikeout wild pitch, second base runner that Shedler has allowed. Alex Yu grounded out his first time up. Time being called by Hawaii. Looks like they might, like they're going to take Leventhal out.
He tried to gut it out.
Defensive change here, so we'll wait for the new catcher to strap the gear on. Mentioned we got a lot of action across the country. Wisconsin, Missouri, 1 Eastern, Delaware and Washington at 3 Eastern, Montana and Utah at 5. And then Mass, Maine at 7. Idaho and Washington. Yeah, buddy.
Rematch. Idaho, Washington. We got that one 9 Eastern tomorrow. Washington, great job today, bouncing back with a big victory. 8-2 over Oregon. Chance for some redemption against Idaho. Washington, then, they've been the big dog here in the Northwest region since the inception in 2001. And they are 14-2 in Northwest Regional Championships.
Elimination game here in the West region. That's what the bracket looks like. Southern California awaiting the winner. They'll play Friday night, 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific. Defensive change here behind the plate, and that's what we're waiting for, is the new catcher to come out. Kepa Koga, who was in right field, comes on and will catch Shetler.
If you haven't seen Noah Kirk play, make sure you tune in on Friday, 9 Eastern. Cousin of Alejandro Kirk, the backstop for the Toronto Blue Jays. Special, special player.
Can swing it, that's for sure.
Oof. Violent.
Shetler just having fun. There we go. Kepa Koga is ready to go. Going to get a couple of pitches from Shetler. Now we're ready to go. So Alex Hughes stepping in. Did not get a pitch from Shetler prior to that defensive change. Shetler's first one on the way. Fastball in for a strike.
Heard how he'd bounce back from the delay. First pitch, fires it in.
Pollock, the base runner at first. Way outside, it's a wild pitch. Man in scoring position.
Yank breaking ball there, nothing Koga can do with that one.
One and two. Shetler's been a machine out there.
Filling up the strike zone.
Ground ball toward the middle. Panui gloves it. Gets up, fires to first, got him. What a play by the shortstop, Colton Panui.
Do it. Man, from center field to shortstop, I don't know which one looks better, but I don't think it's much better than this. He fully extends up the middle, pops up to his feet quickly, throws a strike, huge out. Man, can hit, can play defense, can play short, can play center, can really run. Complete player.
Griffin Greifswald takes down and in. He struck out looking in the second against Shetler. Pollock at second base could not advance on that ball. Brown Hall over to Panui. Has some time, 2 down.
Smooth, smooth, smooth. Long delay. Shetler still in that strike zone, just filling it up, forcing contact.
Talk about understanding your internal clock.
No rush, didn't get a good grip. Extra shuffle. Seasoned baseball player.
Ryland Schrader at the plate with 2 outs, and that drills him right in the back. Clearly in a lot of pain. That ball, and Shetler's got a little velo to him. Got him square on the back.
That was loud.
Ryland's all right. We'll head to first base. Good to see.
That is great to see, and the tying run is now up at the plate. Awesome. Look at that sportsmanship. That's what it's all about.
Preston Estepona at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. 52 pitches now, thrown by Shetler. Ground ball foul. No balls and a strike.
Huge at bat here for many reasons, but if Estepona can just find a way to reach base, that will guarantee at the top of the lineup, and Loan Lopez will at least get to the plate in the 6th inning.
1-1. Estepona, really good athlete. Got himself a 1-1 count. He chases the breaking ball. That's 1-2.
Best breaking ball of the night. Starts in the heart of the plate, dives all the way off. Go right back to it here.
Here's the 1-2. Fastball misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on with 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, 5-2 Hawaii. Swing and a miss, and Shetler gets out of it. Business-like fashion, walks off the mound.
Strutting, swagger. 5th strikeout of the night. It's the key guy in this game tonight for Hawaii. Settling things down, no panic. Hawaii up 5-2.
5-2. It's the top of the 6th inning here in San Bernardino. Victor Rojas along with Devin Travis. Glad you could join us. Winner of tonight's contest will play Southern California on Friday night right here at Al Hotton Stadium. See what I mean? It's a cool yard. Great little yard.
Yeah, it is. Field is immaculate.
Home of the West region, both for softball and baseball. Three regions out here: Mountain, Northwest, and West. A lot of baseball played out here. First one on the way here in the 6th. What a swing by Dr. Lero. You talk about letting it fly.
Taking a shot.
Micah goes 0 for 1 with a walk. Ooh, I like that. That's old school. Take a big swing.
Move his feet. It's my plate.
Permission to buzz the tower. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, go back to it. I like this matchup.
Dr. Lero said, throw it in there again. I'm not moving. 1-2. Shaughnessy way ahead. He's done a great job coming in this ball game. Settling things down for Arizona.
One ball, 2 strikes. 6 hits for Hawaii, 2 for Arizona. Got him swinging, just blew right by him. Challenged him, 1 down.
Big fastball. A lot of run on that thing, too. Starts on the outer half of the plate, runs all the way in, off the plate. Look at Shaughnessy. First strikeout of the night. Nasty. He's done his job in this thing. Kept Arizona in the ball game, within striking distance.
1 ball, no strikes. Pegeter, a walk back in the 2nd inning, was hit by a pitch in the 4th with the bases loaded, so he picked up the RBI. Way outside. 2-1 count.
Story of this ball game so far, just that 1 big inning for Hawaii. 4-run 4th.
Mm. 3 balls and a strike.
Just a bit down.
Yeah, but just to deliver that pitch there after you just sailed the cat. I mean, that was nice. I would just give him a strike just for that. There's a strike. Full count. You got to give credit for dialing it back in, right?
Yeah, big time.
Here's 3-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back punchies. 2 down.
Shaughnessy looking good. In the bottom half of this inning, it'll be 10-11-12. Jack Shepard, Gabe Jones, and Alex Flores. Their goal is going to be finding a way to get the tying run to home plate, flip that order, and let the top of the lineup go to work.
Shot toward left center field. That'll fall in there for a base hit. A 2-out knock for Sugar Shane Shedler. Doing it all.
Have a game, kid.
Keeps the inning alive. Kai Saiki comes to the plate. He's 0 for 2. 0-2. Arizona trying to get back into the dugout. Down by 3. And looking for some magic.
There you go. Plate umpire backing him up from the plate.
Fouled off. Count remains at no balls, 2 strikes.
Good approach there with 2 strikes. Shaughnessy looking to strike out the side.
Ground ball left side. Oh, nice play at third base. That was clean by Alex Flores.
Yeah. Last chance for Arizona. Come on, baby. Give us a finish. Zona Hawaii, we got a good one. 3 outs to go.
Come back, let's go win this. Hey, let's shock the world right now. You hear me? Let's go shock the world right now. Right now, let's go get it. Hits on me, hits on 3.
1, 2, 3, hits. Nobody makes the last out.
Arizona looking for some magic here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Down by 3. They want to avoid heading back home to Chandler.
Yeah, they got an opportunity to shock Hawaii like Hawaii shocked them in the 6th inning in their first game. Down 3 runs. It's 1 pitch at a time.
First pitch downstairs. Shepard, Jones, Flores. Jack 0 for 1 with a ground down. 2 balls, no strikes. Out number 1 is crucial if you're Hawaii.
Yes, it is. And up 2-0 here, I'd like to see Jack Shepard take a strike, force him back into the strike zone.
Three and 0.
Well done, taking all the way. Take 2 here.
Yep, the 57 pitches through 4 1/3 for Shedler. It's the fewest any pitcher has had in any 4 innings of work this entire regional. And he's just issued a 4-pitch walk. You're looking for a glimmer of hope if you're Arizona. Leadoff man on board certainly helps.
That's the start they're looking for. Leadoff man on, now string it together. Number 1 goal, find a way to bring the tying run to home plate. Good start. We highlighted this guy in the open, Gabe Jones, the bases clearing double. Here up again for another big opportunity.
He's done a great job behind the plate this entire game for Arizona. He's 0 for 1. He struck out looking on a breaking ball against Shedler last time up. That's 5 out of the strike zone.
Gotta take till you get a strike here.
There's a strike. If you're Hawaii, leave what's happening over at first base and Jack Shepard. That's just noise over there. Because that run means absolutely nothing. Yep. Looking for outs.
Defense is telling themselves, we just need outs, like you said, Vic. Slow the game down. Make sure you catch the ball first. Don't try to speed anything up. Little gamesmanship right here.
It's brilliant.
Yes, it is. Well, savvy vet move. See if it pays off.
Ball and a strike. 1-2.
Shetler unfazed.
What will they go with this time? Breaking ball got him in his last at bat. Breaking ball pulled through the left side, a base hit. The first two have reached for Arizona.
There you have it. Goal number one, bring the tying run to home plate. They did.
Here comes a visit to the mound. 65 pitches thrown by Shetler.
We're okay. Hey, we're okay. Look at me, Shane. We're riding with you. Okay, you're our guy. Okay? Get us a ground ball right here. Hey, breathe. Okay, we've been here. We're okay. It's still baseball. Hey, you guys understand?
Touch your base.
We're okay.
No, touch your base. Yeah, make sure you're at second.
Hey, we just need outs. Okay, that's all we need is outs. Okay. Pitch with confidence, just like you can, yeah? Play with that swagger that you got, bro. Come on, okay? Hey, this is last batter. Yeah, this is last batter, yeah?
Tristan Panui, the manager of Hawaii, talking with his club.
Let Shetler know they're sticking with him. This is his game.
Alex Flores, the right fielder, 0 for 1. Fly ball to right. Kepakoga working the umpire, trying to help out his pitcher. I like it. 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Patient group.
New baseball being put into play. And the Arizona fan base has come to life here in the 6th inning.
Here we go.
2-0 in their first strike. 2-1.
Top of the order on deck for Arizona.
Two 1. Fouled off a little bit late. Stick with the fastball there with that swing.
Yeah, nice job making an adjustment too. He's yanking it down to the glove side, so the catcher's setting up in on a right-handed hitter. I think you stick with that fastball, bottom of the lineup. Do not want to go to 3-2.
Saw Gabe Jones there, perhaps telling Flores to look for the breaking ball. He gets the breaking ball, slow roller to second. They go to second base. They get the force out and a takeout at second base.
Good to see Panui's okay. It's a great job by Gabe Jones. You want to break up that double play right there. Nice job at second base as well, making sure you get outs, not trying to move too quick, keeping the double play in order.
Top of the order now. Lowen Lopez at the plate. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Just caught the front edge.
Lopez struck out in the first, skied one to center in the fourth. 71 pitches thrown by Shane Shetler. 0-2.
Front door breaking ball followed up by a backdoor breaking ball. Up big here, 0-2.
Fell back, climbing the ladder with a fastball.
That is so impressive, back-to-back breaking balls to still be able to foul off a fastball up at the top of the zone.
Pretty swing, too, by Lopez.
Yes, it is beautiful. That is important. With 2 strikes, you must stay committed to the fastball, and you adjust to the breaking ball. Proof he did there.
First and third for Arizona, down by 3. Outside. Baird Shaughnessy on deck. Mason Mueller after that if we get to that point. The 1-2. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That is a good call.
Shetler's reaction, priceless.
That is a great call. That's a ball. Nice take by Lowen Lopez. Evens it up. Back to work.
Now the 2-2. Full count. Good plate appearance for Lopez thus far. Shepard at third, Flores at first. Lowen steps into the box. Shetler getting his side. Here's a 3-2. Swing and a miss. 2 down.
Shetler. Need to make a pitch. 3-2 count. Trust your heater. He did. Look at him. Cam Shetler fired up. Not done yet. 1 big out to go.
Breaking ball in for a strike on Shaughnessy with Mueller on deck. Reggie Shetler came in with 2 outs in the first inning. He entered Hawaii State Championship Game 2 with a base load in the second inning. Struck out the side, struck out 11 in that game. Breaking ball just missed in. May not have 11 punch outs in this one, but he has been absolutely stellar in limiting Arizona. Six strikeouts for Shetler.
Starting to miss with that breaking ball into righty's dangerous pitch here in this situation with the scary hitter and Shaughnessy.
1-1 pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike. Shaughnessy walked and scored in the first inning, had a single in the fourth. Represents the tying run.
the best hitter on team on deck, and Mason Mueller.
Two on now. Swing and fly ball down the right field line. Moving over is Pegeter, and he got it. Hawaii knocks off Arizona by the final of 5-2.
What a ball game. Hawaii finds a way to get it done again against Arizona. That was great theater here tonight, Arizona. So much to keep your head up about. Great summer, great season. But Hawaii, 6 of the last 7 West Regional Championships have gone to Hawaii. Opportunity on Friday coming up.
We've talked about the Hawaii teams and the California teams. They are matched up on Friday for the West Regional Championship.
Get your popcorn ready. That is going to be an epic matchup. I cannot wait.
5-2. Hawaii comes back and picks up the victory, advances to the championship on Saturday. For Devin Travis and our entire crew here at San Bernardino, I'm Victor Rojas saying good night from Southern California Sports Center. Up next.